You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Shut up, bitch!
What in oblivion is that?
Hun.
Nervous? Don't be.
They're demons!
FBI, open up!
Well, where have you been hiding?
Good morning.
I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, I can't wait for the world to end.
Boom!
Oh my god!
Are they letting you in and not me? Someone's gonna hear about this.
There goes my hero! What?
Follow me. It's gone.
Doors locked!
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
Just a few medical
Honey, could you help me?
Not gonna happen.
Just relax. Okay.
This guy stinks!
I'll find who did this.
Wrong.
Ooh, piece of candy.
What did you just put in your pocket?
Access denied.
Look at him! Yeah!
Enjoy your return.
I was running.
Just stay away from me!
Nice shot!
Thank you!
I got you, homie!
Hey, up here! On the balcony, through the door!
How did you get up here so fast?
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
You want to do some trading?
Sure.
I'll tell you what, Rob, you made an old Rob smile, and that ain't easy. Just ask Rob.
Up and away!
Yeah!
Fallout 4 did a really good job with enemy diversity.
You're wrong.
That's my opinion!
Between Mirelurk Queens, Behemoths, Sentry Bots, or even Protectrons. But few enemies strike fear into a survival player's soul more than the Assaultron. They're quick, agile, and have an Omega Super Death Laser one-shot attack that has cost me countless hours of progression. Since I was just a 2-year-old baby boy, I had always wondered to myself, what would it be like to rip off the head of an Assaultron and use it as a weapon? Well, 2-year-old me wonder no longer, because today's weapon of obscurity is none other than the Salvaged Assaultron head. The Salvaged Assaultron head is accessible with the Automatron DLC from the Fort Hagen satellite array. However, before you can get into the satellite, you need to first progress the Automatron questline up to a point in the quest headhunting. But I had a better idea. Instead of starting the Automatron DLC, how about I just skip it and get the weapon at the start of the game? In order to bypass the DLC's questline entirely and acquire the Assaultron head as early as possible, my initial plan was to head to the satellite array when I had obtained a decent set of power armor, and then use the exploit of power armor clipping to access the location's interior. Unfortunately, upon searching the container where the Assaultron head is supposed to be, the weapon was missing.
What? Here's the fucking money, shithead!
It turns out that the Salvaged Assaultron head doesn't spawn inside the container until you've progressed to the point in the DLC's questline where Ada tells you to go to the satellite array. The first step is starting the quest Mechanical Menace. To do so, we must simply hit level 15 and tune into the distress signal radio station. Thanks to the settlement experience I gained from Sanctuary and Red Rocket, I'm already at level 14 by this point. So since I only need one more level, I decided to head to the Cambridge police station and follow Dance through the quest Call to Arms.
We appreciate the assistance.
You owe me an explanation.
Very well. If I appear it's because I'm
This achieves 3 things. First, completing this quest will easily give me enough experience to get from level 14 to level 15. And since Dance will kill everything for me, not having a weapon by this point isn't a problem.
Oh, damn. Can't make it. Can't make it.
Secondly, it progresses the Brotherhood's questline, and since I plan on siding with them to imprison the entirety of the Commonwealth, that's a good thing. And finally, it gives us a boatload of fusion cells, which is the ammo type the Salvaged Assaultron head uses. When you get to the point of the quest where Dance is fighting a bunch of synths by himself, and you're prompted to fire the rocket, if you instead just sit and watch, synths will infinitely spawn to fight Dance. And since Dance is immortal during this quest, he will continue to kill them until the sun explodes and life as we know it ceases to exist. This allows us to pile synth corpses sky high to then loot for all of their fusion cells.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Time to welcome our newest recruit. He shows a lot of feet.
Finally, some good news for a change.
What the fuck?!
Our rallying cry is feet is defeat.
He doesn't even know what that means.
I only ask for 2 things from anyone under my command: honesty is unacceptable, and respect is unacceptable.
I was never good at following the rules.
Like it or not, feet is feet. Dismissed, soldier.
With Call to Arms completed, I am now over level 15 so we can start the Automatron questline. We have to wait a while for Ada to clear out all the hostiles, but once the LZ is safe, we can begin our robotic adventure.
My name is a Mechanist.
The Mechanist? Sounds ridiculous.
I am registering sadness.
Tough break.
Correction. My name is Justice.
She shares my enthusiasm for justice.
Ada sends us to General Atomics factory with the objective of destroying a robo-brain and retrieving a Mechanist device. However, this poses a wee bit of a problem. For these challenge runs, I limit myself by not killing or attacking anything until I've obtained the challenge weapon. So at this point, I have no way of killing the robo-brain or any of the robots inside the building for that matter. The obvious solution to this would simply be to get a follower to kill all the robots for me, but unfortunately, since I maximize the challenge of these playthroughs by playing in survival mode, followers are far less effective than they are in other difficulties. They're still immortal to enemies, so theoretically this could work, but in survival, they won't get back up after being downed unless you heal them. After a bit of contemplation, I decided that I would allow myself to use the Robotics Expert perk to hack into the RoboBrain and initiate the self-destruct command. To me, this is an acceptable compromise. I'm technically killing them without the Assaultron head, but I'm not dealing any damage. And even more technically, they are self-destructing, so it's kinda sorta like they're blowing up themselves.
Now self-destruct. Finally!
Once we obtain the first Mechanist device and return to Ada, we give her a fancy new makeover.
I know you. You're nearly headless Nick.
So no head?
Ada then sends us on a merry journey across the Commonwealth to acquire one more device, before then telling us to progress to the Fort Hagen satellite array.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented lemon juice.
At this point, we just return to the original plan of power armor clipping through the wall and obtaining the Salvaged Assaultron head.
Stop cheating!
Yeah, boy.
The Salvaged Assaultron head is a very unique weapon. It's similar to the laser musket in the sense that they both use fusion cells, have a charging mechanic, and are both energy weapons. But the Assaultron head charges much faster, can charge up to a max of 5 times, has 0 weapon modifications available, and scales with the Gunslinger perk instead of the Rifleman perk. The biggest downside of this weapon is that each time you fire, you deal 50 points of self-radiation damage, regardless of charge.
Radiation has been detected.
This seems like a pretty drastic drawback, but with the use of lead-painted power armor and liberal consumption of Rad-X, we can make the radiation damage pretty much negligible.
Nice.
At least that's what I thought if it weren't for the fact that the Salvaged Assaultron head is bugged. I didn't take notice of this when I initially recorded this challenge, but every time you enter or exit a suit of power armor, the self-radiation damage is completely removed from the Salvaged Assaultron head, regardless if you stay in power armor or not. The only way the radiation damage returns is if you drop the weapon and pick it back up off the ground or load back to a previous save. So the biggest drawback of this weapon is actually non-existent. That being said, I didn't really notice the bug throughout the playthrough, so I still went through the hoops of lead painting my power armor and feasting upon Rad-X. All of these things make the Assaultron head one of the better weapons I've had the pleasure of using for a challenge run. The most annoying things about the weapon for me is the fact that it's semi-automatic, and when it's charged, you can't see what the hell you're aiming at in first person. But it does good damage, and ammo is very easy to come by. But now that we have the weapon, it's time to say goodbye to Ada and never speak to that long-winded, monotone robot ever again.
My name is Jackson.
Fuck! Oh shit.
Something bad went.
This is what I like.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
I'm going to bust him in the soft spot of his head like a coconut cream pie. I'm going to kill you!
Yes. What happens after this fight? Who do you go for next?
Nelson Latimer.
Look, you bastard!
There's no plausible way I could explain to Murawski how I wasn't involved in this. Unless I die.
That just happened.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
I don't know who you are.
Bastard.
Anyway, Dina.
What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. What are you doing?
What are are you doing?
I told you we should have just him.
Crazy bitch.
Hey, I'm the one in charge here. You got something to say? Say it to me.
That wasn't the plan originally, but hey, you're fat.
Oh, yeah?
Darla, I'm handling this.
Then what's this guy doing here, huh?
Bitch, you're fat.
Hey, I'm the one in charge here. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Bing bong bong. You are fake news.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, God. It's really you.
Can we get started on my case?
Not likely.
We're looking for my son.
Yeah, I've heard it all before.
He's less than a year old.
Blah, blah, blah.
I need to find Sean.
Groups in the Commonwealth that take people, the models, the trash, the backup, and of course there's the boogeymen.
Why would anyone take him?
Coincidence.
One of them came right up to me. They called me a woman.
Well, that confirms it. Let's you and I take a walk.
I remember you.
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
Oh, please, that just happened.
Kellog used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I can't allow you.
Please.
Oh, of course.
Got the key?
Nice.
Look at this.
Beer and San Francisco.
Ready to get to work, meat? Hell of an animal. Let him sniff that finger.
Smell like Betsy here.
Okay, let's talk.
Give me Sean!
Ain't gonna happen, pal.
Give me my son.
Ain't gonna happen, pal.
No!
You're gonna take me to him.
Okay.
Fucking roll!
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Cavalry's arrived.
When can I get up?
You're offensive.
Do not bully people.
We're going for a little ride.
Going for a ride!
Make sure you properly identify your...
Good morning, Vietnam!
I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think
You'll make a fine pair of boots, lizard.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I have questions.
dismissed.
I have questions.
That's all for now.
I have questions.
Let me make one thing clear. I've shit.
I care about them, you know.
You're not gonna convince me.
Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to dance. Let's get right to it then. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong, and it's infested with super...
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Head back up to the Pridwin.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, I need you to dance.
You already said that.
The fuck is this?
Nikki, I'm just asking for your opinion.
What happened?
Sean, he's dead.
I'm sorry, friend.
I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
That makes things complicated.
Actually, Sean was working with the Institute, and he's dead.
So, Sean gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent.
Yeah.
I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
All right. See you at the den.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
That's nasty.
Dr. Amari?
It's time for you to fetch me the toast.
No.
You need this.
Fine, I'll take a look.
So the toaster is still good, right?
Possibly. Just sit down over there. That's what I was afraid of.
How do you lock toaster?
You don't realize that we don't have the password.
How do you toast?
A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. What if we use two?
All right.
Neural handshake initiated.
The Drift. Jaeger tech. Based on DARPA jet fighter neural systems. Two pilots mind-melding through memories with the body of a giant machine. The deeper the bond, the better you fight.
Take it nice and slow.
Shut up, you!
What in oblivion is that?
Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is...
Fuck you!
Oh my god!
Civilian, we're authorized to charge you a 2,000 cap toll. Take your toll and shove it.
Bing bong bong.
Stop. No, get those lights off! Off!
Who the hell are you?
I'm vengeance. Turn off the lights! Turn off the lights! Turn off the lights!
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
What is that?
I don't really know.
You don't know, and you're eating it.
You know, if you can sort of muscle your way past the gag reflex.
Maybe you should shut up.
Up, there you go.
To infinity and beyond!
Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Well, look at you. How'd a girl like me ever get so lucky, huh? That's worth a little paperwork, right? Codsworth's really good with Shaw. Codsworth? What's wrong?
I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
They killed my wife. Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
Look what I have created!
Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius.
I want you to listen very carefully.
I want to know what to do.
I'm about to tell you.
Is there a point to all this?
I'm about to tell you.
Good! Get on with it!
Listen to me, Knight. When we throw that switch, we're fairly certain. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Interesting.
I wondered if you might make it here.
Sean?
Yes, I'm Sean. Wait a minute! Who are you?
Sean, open the door.
He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Look at that. Can you believe it? Hominoptera.
Here we go again.
Sean, it's really you.
Yes, it's me. The perfect machine.
That's crazy.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of S.
I think I've heard enough.
Amazing human S.
How can you say that?
In the vault, you had no concept of S.
Why?
Cruel, vicious, fully articulate S.
Oh, come on.
S is far more complicated than you could have imagined.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee? You should return to the Brotherhood.
Why would they want me back?
I was just told to get you to come back.
The best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders.
If you don't work on Prime, I'll have you shot.
Tell whoever sent you that
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her about...
Where are they?
things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor? I don't want him anywhere near me while I work. I don't know what you said to piss her off.
I said...
I'm Batman.
Nice work. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk. But he's missing one last important element. His nukes.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick.
Warning, Chinese Prime, online. Mission, the liberation of hot Chinese invaders.
Liberty Prime's looking pretty good. Elder Maxon said he needed to speak to you.
Dance represents everything we hate. I'm ordering you execute him.
With pleasure.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you.
I can't believe this.
It's not what you think.
What is it then?
All right, it's true. I tricked you to get the Krabby Patty. But then you showed me friendship. And now I realize that's all I ever really wanted.
Really?
No, not really.
The traitor has been executed, Elder.
Excellent work.
We need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
Okay.
Might want to hang on.
To see you again.
I'm here to blow up your reactor, Sean.
Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
I did it because I wanted to!
Get out of here.
Failure. Yoink! Tactical nuke incoming!
I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Our work here is done.
This child
Dad,
showed
don't
up.
leave me here.
He claims
I
to be
wanna
the
go with
Paladin's
you.
son.
You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
When it comes to 8-month-old Sean, you are not...
I hate you!
Frickin' interdimensional invaders!
All right, Ingram, fire it up.
You're telling me you'd leave that kid here to die?
It's none of your damn business, Ingram.
Dr. Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button.
Oh my god, I
and
don't
you not
care!
only defeat our enemy, you restore order.
Care package on the way.
Heck was that? Damn, that was a nuke. Are you serious? Yeah, he nuked us. Don't have a... yeah, he nuked us. Once you nuke him, that's the game over.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again.
I smell pennies.
What up, boys? French Tomahawk here. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. These videos do indeed take a long time, and I pour my heart and soul into them, making them as good as I possibly can. So any and all support that you guys can give me is greatly, greatly appreciated. Speaking of which, if you wouldn't mind liking the video if you liked it and commenting down below, that will help boost this video up through the algorithms to spread it to the ends of the earth. If you're in a position to financially support this content, we've recently launched our membership program, and that's a great way for you to support me and receive a bunch of goodies and perks and extra content along the way. I also have a secondary YouTube channel where I upload anything that doesn't fit on this main channel, such as guides, meme edits, or commentary. I also stream on Twitch, where you can become a part of the creation process of these videos because I edit these videos live on stream. So if you want to come over and suggest edit ideas or memes or soundbite references or anything like that, it's also a great way if you want to learn how to edit to watch my process of how I edit the videos. I don't only edit on Twitch, I also record on Twitch when I'm getting footage to edit or when I'm just playing games in general. If you have Amazon Prime, you also get Prime Gaming, which is a free monthly subscription on Twitch. So if you have that and you're not using it on anyone, that's a great free way for you to support me. I also have an Instagram where I upload daily life update videos. videos, so if you're interested in that type of content from me, you can follow me on my Instagram. And finally, we have a community Discord where you can hang out and ask questions about how I edit, or you can make suggestions for build videos or challenge video ideas, or just share your favorite memes with the boys. But thanks again for watching the video, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.